Hello, this video is a little impromptu. I just didn't want to do my homework, so I'm making it. So yes, I'm filming this on the 22nd of December, but it is impromptu. Not that you care. And wait, before this video goes any farther, I just posted my 264th video on YouTube, and I think I may want to try to start introducing myself at the beginning of videos. But before I do that, thank you. I just want to say thank you. We literally have 72 subscribers. We started this on May 31st of this year. It has not even been half a year. I mean, it's getting there, but it's close to half a year, but it's not there yet, and we already have 72 subscribers. And that's wild for me to think about, and it's all thanks to you for sharing, for subscribing, or for liking the videos. So thank you so much. There's only up to go. We got this. Keep on watching, please. You may want to know my name. Hi, my name is Kyler, and I'm a mess. As in, my channel is a mess. We have a few things here. Hopefully I'll be starting new parody soon. And outside of that, we have like the monthly wrap-ups, sometimes a review for a book. Yeah, like we don't have that much as of now, but hopefully with the new year we'll bring new things. But actually I shouldn't be talking about the new year because today's video is all about the past. And I think I'm not offending anybody when I say 2020 was rough. And in order to get through that, I had to do some impulse purchasing, as I'm sure a lot of people did. I don't want to say all people, but I want to say some people because I don't want to be fully alone. But today in this video, I'll be talking about the 5 books that I impulse purchased during 2020. So actually, interestingly enough, thankfully enough I should say really, the year before that, in 2019, I had a birthday party for the first time in many years, and at that birthday party, I got some gift cards, and those gift cards were Barnes & Noble gift cards, and accumulatively, it was a lot of money. And thank you for anybody that happened to be at that party that got me them. Thank you so much. You know who you are. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, or maybe not unfortunately, but it's a little unfortunate to me. I'm out of those gift cards now. I mean, it has been like 3 years, but I'd say that I blew the last of it maybe like really early this year. I only had like $10 left on one of them, but anyway, yeah. The majority of those gift cards were spent on Christmas gifts and quarantine gifts, as in quarantine gifts to myself. So yeah, let's see which books got me through quarantine. Let's see. So we have 5 books here. Have I discussed every single one on this channel? I mean, I did have that book tour, that bookshelf tour, which barely anybody has watched, by the way. Can you please go watch it? Because it took a while to edit, and I really like that video, and I think it's underrated. So I think I did all. Did I have? I must have had all those books at that time. So I think I may have talked about all these, but like not at length any of them. So this is what we're gonna do. Maybe let's do chronologically to when I bought them. So the first book that I bought post-March in 2020 was Neanderthal Opens the Door to the Universe. And this book is very, very good. It is part of my favorite list of books. And it's funny. It's one of the funniest, if not the funniest book I have ever read. Let me tell you a little bit about the plot, so this video isn't too short. This is about a person named Cliff Hubbard living in... He doesn't live in high school. He goes to high school, and people call him Neanderthal because I guess he's bigger. He's like taller than everybody else. So yeah, that's his nickname, Neanderthal. And basically, this popular person named Aaron Zimmerman, I'm pretty sure. Aaron Zimmerman recently had an experience. And then after that experience, he reaches out to Cliff, and Aaron tells him that God told him to help their high school. And so it's kind of like a and yeah, I'm not good at summarizing books, but basically they go on this adventure trying to help their high school be a better place. And it's very interesting, and I think it reads really fast, and it's also the cheapest book on here. I think they were having a sale at Barnes & Noble, so it's pretty inexpensive, and yeah. This is the book that I think, one of the books I think I'm most likely to reread on this list. I've already read this twice. I read it one time during the school year of last year, and also during quarantine, so yeah. So yes. And then, we have The Six of Crows duology by Leigh Bardugo. Yes, Quarantine 2020 was the first time I heard of the Grishaverse. And the thing is, I don't remember it. And I'm going to talk about that a little more in the video. But, yeah, Six of Crows, don't really know what to say about it. It is about 6 people. It's a heist series. It's a duology, 2 books. The thing is, I actually read these books before the Shadow and Bone trilogy, not knowing that the Shadow and Bone trilogy came before those books chronologically, and like they published before these books. So that was fun learning that, and I feel like I was just reading for something to do. I was reading the pages on the book. I was reading the words on the page, but like I wasn't grasping them. And although like I understand what happens in this, like I know the high level of it, I just know that I think I'd enjoy it with the reread. And that's what I'm going to discuss right now. I'm thinking of making a video during this winter break that's just a reading video. We go back to school, I think, on January 3rd, I'm pretty sure. So, and we stop school on January 24th, because that's the Saturday. So, from the 24th to the 2nd, I may have just one video where I read as much as I can. But I also do want to make a video where I just like do a reading binge, like just one day of full reading. So maybe I wouldn't do a winter break video. Instead, I'll just do like a reading challenge binge video for one day out of those 7 or 8, 9 days that we have. But yeah, I'm thinking of reading the Grishaverse, the entirety of it, which means 1 book per day. But if I'm doing this like reading binge thing, maybe I'll just read all of them, or as much of the Grishaverse as possible in one day. I don't know, but yeah, because I wanted to read these during summer, but then a little thing called rereading obsession came along, and it wasn't well for me. These were like one of the only books that I wanted to actually reread during the summer. Before the summer even started, like I wanted to read that book, and then it never happened. So I do want to get on that as soon as possible. Yeah. Okay. Next book is kind of funny, because I haven't read it. It's called The Tale of Witchcraft by Chris Colfer. This is the person that played Kurt Hummel on Glee, and he's also a children's author. He actually has one of my favorite series ever called The Land of Stories. This is a prequel series. I think it's only 3 books. Not only, I mean, it's a lot of work to write books. What am I saying only? But yeah, this is like the most, I hate to use the word, but juvenile book I have on it. Like, there aren't that many words on a page, at least comparatively, and like the story is simpler. I did read this is the 2nd book in the trilogy. I read the first one called The Tale of Magic, and I got this one, and then I never read it. So, yeah, what's up with that? Maybe I'll do like a Chris Colfer binge too. I own every one of his books, besides Troll Bella Throws a Party, The Land of Stories, the actual book, and then the 3rd one in the series of A Tale of. So maybe I could do like a Chris Colfer binge. I actually don't own every single book, but maybe I can buy every book and then binge them. I can't really even remember how the first book ended. A Tale of Magic ended, but I feel like it didn't make me want to keep reading. But like that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. So yeah. Then finally we have another book that I have not read, but this is like another form of it. I mean, I have read this book, but I haven't. Let me just show it. Children of Blood and Bone, the audiobook. This is read by Bonnie Turpin, who also read a book called The Hate You Give, which is popular, I think. It actually won the best audiobook of the year in 2019 through the Audio Awards. And I haven't read it. You know why? Because either the CDs or my CD player has been glitching. I made a video that I was actually watching a few days ago just for nostalgia where I cleaned my room. This was before I even made this YouTube channel, so it's not on YouTube right now, but... And in that video, you heard the CD skipping. So, like, I'm not trying to see Barnes & Noble, but also they did me wrong because I want to listen to this book, and it literally cost me so much money. So, it'd be great if it actually played. I got through... I don't even know. I can't even remember. But yeah, I know I was liking it, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. But the thing is, literally, the thing is, the funny, very funny, not funny at all thing is that yeah, literally, the funny not funny thing is right here, right now, on the book, on the website that I use to read books right now. The audiobook is available. And it's for free. It's through my school. This is available for free. Right now, for free. And I spent a lot of money. I can say though, I think it's okay. $45. $45 for this book, which when I could read it for free, for $45 less of that amount that I just said, for free using the app. It makes me angry. It does. There's no way they can refund me. I mean, it's been like 2 years. So, one of my biggest regrets, I would say. But as for the actual book of Children of Blood and Bone, I love that book. One of my favorite books ever on my favorite book list. Something that's kind of enticing me to actually listen to the audiobook soon or soon-ish is that the third book is finally coming out next year. It's called Children of Anguish and Anarchy, I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty excited for it. I'm sorry, Tomi Adeyemi, the author of it, said that the third book would come out in 2021. And then this year she said it would come out in 2023. And I think it was like at the beginning of this year. So I was a little annoyed by that, and I still am. But it is also getting a movie adaptation with her writing the script, so that's really cool. It's coming out on Paramount Plus, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they've started filming. I doubt it, and movies take a very long time. So, like, at least I'm glad that I'm getting some kind of media in the future. I mean, literally, 2023 is, math, not my strong suit. It's 9 days away, so, yeah, I doubt it's going to come out on January 1st, but hold on, let me actually just do something just for the kick of it. I'm going to search up the title and see if a cover has been revealed for it. It's Children of Anguish and Anarchy. And while I do that, I'm going to do a distracted outro, because those are all the books. I only bought 5 during the quarantine. I'm sure I read more than 5, but I can't remember. So it was a long time ago, and I don't have like a list of those books that I read, so I'm sorry, but yeah. Hey, it's January 21st now, and the other day I was reading a notebook that I kept actually when I was in quarantine back in 2020, and I realized reading through that I actually read another book, and I bought another book during that time, which was Look Both Ways by Jason Reynolds. I did used to have a physical copy of that book, but as of now, that's the term, I actually gave it away to a book sale because I just didn't really like it. It takes the form of many short stories about a group of kids, I think, in like maybe a neighborhood, maybe that go to the same school. I can't even remember it, but yeah, like, I guess my main problem was that like not all the stories piqued my interest. Like, there are only a few that like I actually remember what happened in them, so yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and say real quick that was another book that I read, but yeah. Okay, back to me before 2023. Let's see if there's a cover. I don't think there is. Is there a description? Is there a date? There is a date, September 22nd, 2023. Okay. My birthday is close to that, so I'm glad about that, but also that is a very long time. That is like 9 months away. Can I wait that long? I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I know this video was a little all over the place, but I don't think it was that much. Like, I think it was, you understood it, right? Did you understand it? Tell me in the comments. Did you understand this? But yeah, my resolution for 2023, you ask? To read more books. I'm actually gonna make a video about all the books I want to read in 2023. So yeah, and I also want to be a little better mentally, because mental health is important. But at least we'll always know that we'll be better than we were in 2020. And with that, I think I'll say, see you next book from Tyler with a K. This may be my last upload of 2022. It may be. Will it be? Maybe. And maybe. Or maybe I'll post this in 2023.